Hi and welcome to the Priisek channel. Yes, here we are with a bit of an information update on what is happening with the channel going forward. As you can see, question marks. What is going to happen? We've just finished our fantastic save with FC Bullard, one of the greatest saves I've ever done. And that made me think, what is one of the greatest saves that I've done over the years, which probably not a lot of people on the channel have heard about? That would be Wigan Athletic. Yes. It's a club that is close to my heart. I was employed by Wigan a few years ago to do a YouTube channel game, and that's exactly what we did. We done a fantastic save with Wigan Athletic, getting them back up to the Premier League, Champions League winners, and all of that jazz. It took quite a long while, but it was this fantastic save, one of my favourite saves of all. But like I said, it wasn't on my channel. It was actually on the official Wigan channel. It's still there available. Link in the description if you want to go and have a look. We had a ball. We had a blast. Yes, we had a good 18 months working for them, and it was fantastic fun. But what I'm thinking this time round, we need to do something that's a bit different because, as we know, with Football Manager 24, it's coming up to its gone past its second year now, isn't it? So it's coming up to its second year of gaming, and a lot of people have worked it out. A lot of people have worked out how to do it. You know, there's certain formations. Play with a defensive midfielder, and you're pretty much good. Yes, there is that, but at the end of the day, what I'm thinking is we need to do something completely different, off the scale. And what we're going to do is change it up completely. Yes, we are. So what it will be, this is going to be certain rules we're going to have for Wigan Athletic that will probably hinder me, to be honest, because these aren't rules set in the game. The club aren't telling me to do this. I'm telling myself I've got to do this. The club might look at this and go, well, no, we want you to do this, that and the other. But at the end of the day, that's not going to make it enjoyable. And what I'm going to do is make it seriously enjoyable. So rule 1, it's up there. There we go. The first rule. We have to have 8 players in the matchday squad that have come through the academy or homegrown players. Yes, that's what it is. Academy players, homegrown players, that sort of thing. So to start with, we've got to work with what we've got. And I know that Theo Asgard has been sold, so that's not going to be ideal. That's one of the best players at Wigan. He's gone because we are playing on the latest database. That's going to be a big thing as well. We've got the latest database up to date from the January transfers. Everything's in. So there's no hiding places. We can't say, we've got Theo. That'll be fine. He'll just go off and do what he wants because he is one of the best players in the division. But not anymore, he isn't, because he's not with us. The next rule. There we go. Try to sign players who will be homegrown. So 18-year-old players, they've got to be 18 years old because anybody over 18 can't be homegrown. So primarily Brazilian wonder kids and stuff like that, yes. But that's going to be a long way off. Will we actually make it to the Premier League with homegrown talent that's at the club at the moment? We've got James Carragher. In the game, he's not the best, but we're going to have to make him one of the best players. But when we do finally get around to signing players, we will be able to go and get some of these homegrown talent, because yes, we will. 18-year-olds, they will become homegrown at club, which is the key. At Nation, yeah, it doesn't count. They have to be homegrown at club. So if we can get them at 18 years of age, don't loan them. They go straight into the first team. They are technically then the one of these guys. So we will be within the rules to sign them. And the third rule, yes, we can sign players over the age of 18, but they have to be a starter. We can't go getting fringe players in that are just going to fill the squad and bolster things up. They have to be superstars. They have to be somebody who's going to come in and make an impression straight away, because at the end of the day, there's no point doing it otherwise. This is a homegrown challenge. Now, like I said, with the club, they're not interested in any of that. They want us to get promoted and all that sort of jazz. They're not worried about Youth Academy. But my goal will be to get Wigan to the Premier League, to the Champions League. But we're going to have to do it with eight players in the matchday squad. Now, as we know, you only get 7 subs, so that's guaranteed that we got to have at least one player starting from the academy from day one. If we haven't got enough players, we then take away from the bench. That will be the final part of it. Or we've got to draft in 15, 16-year-olds who probably would never kick a ball for the club in reality, but that's going to be the hard and fast rule of it. I just hope the club play ball and don't go messing things up for us and causing us lots of issues, because if they do, we might end up getting sacked. So hopefully, boys and girls, you will come along for the ride that is Wigan Athletic. Yes, we will be doing our introduction to the club and our transfer special in the next episode. Yes, we will be back with Wigan Athletic, the Youth Challenge. Oh, what am I letting myself in for? But please, if you have liked what you've seen and you're loving what you're thinking you're going to see, because I'm loving this idea. Like I said, I did work for Wigan years ago and I am back at the club again, boys and girls, and I cannot wait to get started with this youth challenge. See you next time out for more Wigan Athletic. See you soon and goodbye.